So it's AFC R&D and the final scoreline reads AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, St. Ives Town 0. The man of the match is AC, Alex Gallard. Alex, did you enjoy that game today?
Yeah, obviously it's nice to be back. Hot, very hot out there. It was a tough shift from everyone, but yeah, down to 10 men. All you can ask is either to get a point or do what we did and steal it right at the end.
Exactly. Well, it looked like the football gods were going to deem this a 0-0 draw, but I thought maybe the weather had a lot to do with the play of the game because it was so hot today, well over 30 degrees.
Yeah, it was. It was going to be a slow one. I don't think anyone was expecting lightning fast football.
But you got a couple of water breaks in each half.
Yeah, the water break it helps breaking it up, but again, when it's 30 degrees plus, you sort of every 20 minutes it's a hard shift. So.
And I got to ask you about, I think you rolled your ankle late in the first half.
Yeah.
How did that go for you?
I'd done it before. That's obviously what's kept me out for the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I did exactly the same thing. I went up for a header and I've sort of landed and rolled it and gone straight over the top of it. But yeah, just sort of had to get through to half time and then we sort of assessed it and tried to push it and
sure.
Had to carry on.
What was it like at halftime? You were just telling me the dressing rooms are really, it's hotter in there than out on the pitch.
Yeah, it's hot in there obviously, and you got 11 guys all going in sort of sweating, hot, so the heat builds up and there's not much ventilation, so yeah, it was hot and stuffy. So
now the resolve definitely was out there for Diamonds today because you had to play a man down starting in the 53rd minute. Unfortunately, Jack Ashton got his second yellow in the 53rd minute. But Diamonds, you grouped together in very cohesive play, and you kept it at 0-0 for a long time.
Yeah, it was, obviously it's just one of those situations where, yeah, I think Jack had to make the tackle, and unfortunately, this one didn't go our way, down to 10 men, and really, it's one of them that we just, we trained for this, and we just made sure we weren't going to lose the game. That was our first thought, and when me and Bully, we sort of got together and just sort of got everyone around us, and yeah, we weren't losing the game.
Well, you certainly didn't lose it. You didn't draw either. So the obvious question is, how about that goal that you scored in the 91st minute off a corner kick?
Yeah, it was.
I think Ben Aquai had the corner kick.
Ben Farrell. I think it was Ben Farrell.
Ben Farrell, yeah. Actually. Sorry, I got my Ben's mixed up. So Faz had the corner kick, and you were in perfect position.
Yeah, Faz. It was one of them. There wasn't many of us in the box, and it was sort of just put it in with a load of pace, and hopefully we just sort of nicked something. We know we're good at sort of set pieces. We've done a lot of work on it, and yeah, it was just go for it, and yeah, luckily it sort of took a nick and we got in.
That was all skill, no luck. So I don't know if you hear things off the pitch, but Rick Nunley, our longtime PA announcer here at Hayden Road, had just announced you as the man of the match, literally like 30 seconds earlier. Did you hear that announcement by chance?
I heard him say so. I didn't know who it was. Yeah, I don't know, it was me. But
so Rick must be a prophet because there you came in, like I said, in the 91st minute with the game winner. So, I mean, wow, the Diamonds now have won 4 out of 5 so far for this season. Great start.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, I think you'd have asked them 4 out of 5 wins. Yeah, you'd take it, but looking back on it, we had a lot to do from Saturday. I know I didn't play, but sort of as a squad, it wasn't acceptable what we did and the performance we put in. So today was really sort of all about reactions, and yeah, the way it transpired, it was a good shift from everyone, and I think that was exactly what we needed to give back.
And my usual final question, next game is at Redditch United, so early thoughts about that match next Saturday.
It'll be good. Hopefully the weather's a little cooler, especially on the it's a 4G, so obviously it's quite hot, but yeah, it's one of them. We sort of just got to build on it, keep getting the momentum. 12 points out of 15, hopefully 15 out of 18 now, so that's what's next.
Exactly. Well, good job today, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Bruce and Alex. I'm now here with manager Andy Peaks after today's 1-0 win for the Diamonds. And Andy, first of all, you wanted a reaction. I think you got reaction. You had to get reaction with only 10 men for most of the second half.
Yeah, no, I demanded a reaction after Saturday. As I said, I thought we were beaten a bit too easy Saturday for me. I know it was hot, and I know we gave them a good start with a goal Saturday. But no, I wanted a better performance, and I think we got that today. Obviously made it really difficult going down to 10 men, and we've got a lot of bodies who hadn't played for a little while, so it was doubly difficult, and they had to dig really deep. But to get a goal at the end was the icing on the cake. But performance-wise, I was proud of them, especially second half.
You made some changes, perhaps not as many as I was expecting. What was you thinking there?
Oh, we made some changes. Hicksy was away anyway, I knew that. I thought the front two needed a rest. I spoke to both of them and they were tired, hence why we didn't hardly use them at all today. I used Shanks literally because Dovey had run his legs off. We'd had to take Maz off because of the sending off. So we made them. Obviously Joe Curtis and Ben Farrell both come in again. Slinny's a young kid, he's had 4 games in a short space of time and I thought it would do him good to come out of the team. I think that was right. Again, and Zach was a little bit sore, Collard was fit, so I think it was right. When you've got a squad, and I keep saying we've got a good squad and then everyone's part of it, I think when you have a little blip on a Saturday and you've got a game on the Monday and it's as hot as it is, I think it's the perfect time to rotate it, and I think that was proved right really.
First half, we probably edged it and had the chances, and I think Benakai thought it was going in before Massa put it in.
Yeah, possibly, I think it probably was, but Maz is a striker and he wasn't sure, so he put it in, he was offside. I thought it was a bit stop-start the first half, if I'm being honest. But I say the conditions don't allow you to play loads of football really. It's hard, it's hot in it, we know that. It's about grinding it out. We said second half, we all felt we'd be stronger second half going down the hill. We thought we'd get a bit higher up the pitch, press them a little bit more. Obviously that plan went out the window a little bit, losing Jack so early.
But surprisingly, they didn't really push it on us, did they?
No, I don't think they particularly changed their shape. Whether that was respect to us, I don't know. We certainly went 4-4-1 to try and sort of stop them getting loads of ball in midfield, and it meant Dovey had to sort of occupy their centre half, which he'd done well. I thought we put a right good shift in. And yeah, they didn't really hurt us, and I thought we looked to threat. The longer it went on, I thought with Benakoye and Nat, Zach, the combinations of the pace we've got in the team, I thought we looked like we could nick one.
And Benakai nearly did, didn't he? He went close in the first half, and great turn, and everybody thought it was going in.
Yeah, oh, how unlucky was that to hit the post? You know, don't get me wrong, Ben Heath made a good save first half at a key period, which, you know, that's what you want your keeper to do. That's the difference between winning and losing games, really. Certainly with these conditions, you don't want to go a goal down because it's hard chasing games. So he made a good save first half. And like I said, yeah, Ben was a little bit unlucky twice, wasn't he?
But we've been talking about set pieces, haven't we? And we started the season with another set piece, and I was moaning at because he hadn't scored last season. He's got 3 now. 2. I know one was in a friendly, but he looks so dangerous in the box, doesn't he?
Yeah, we've got some big lads and we've got some good delivery, so we keep working on every week, and we'll continue to work on every week because that's got us 2 points today, 100%. You know, for me personally, going that far into the game, you'd have took a point even at home when you've got 10 men for so long. To get the winner that late on is a massive plus, really. But yeah, another set piece goal, and it's shown the dividends of working on them, attacking wise and defending them.
And we go to Redditch next Saturday. I think it's the 4G.
Yeah, it's 4G, so it'd be difficult, really. I don't particularly like them, although we've had some good results on them and some bad results. But we train them, so it's not an excuse. It's a good game to look forward to now. You know, we delightful 4 wins out of 5. I don't think anyone could have expected better than that. I'm still disappointed by Saturday because I think we could have got something if we'd have been better, if I'm being honest, and passed the ball better and made better decisions. But that's gone now. As I say, the players have got to move on, and they have. You know, to play on a bank holiday Monday and a heat like this with 10 men for so long, I think brilliant. Credit to them all.
And we're all looking forward to 1 o'clock tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, of course, John. What's that?
FA Cup.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, of course we are. It's always a big thing every year for me and the club. It's something you want to do well in. We've had a great start to the season. It'd be nice to get a draw, ideally at home, but we know we won't get a home draw because that never happens. But yeah, we'll see. Whatever it is, we'll get them watched, whoever it is, and be ready for that.
Just shows 48 hours is a long time in football. We were miserable on Saturday night, weren't we?
Yeah, I'm always miserable, mate, when we lose a game of football, especially when I don't think we've performed to the levels we can, and that was the case Saturday. So it spoilt the weekend a little bit, if I'm being honest, that's what it does, football. But certainly today makes it. I think we can all leave here with a smile on the face, and I think the first 5 games will give us loads to look forward to, and you know, we can be confident we're going to do okay. I think some new lads are coming in jail well, and I think we can all think it's a positive start.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers, John.